Hello. Now let me deal with the first question what my friend Prakash Shavakri asked me. The question what he wanted to have an answer was how CMA is competent or prepared to help MSME industry. Well, my friend, before I answer that question, which definitely I will in the second part, but first part, let me tell you the basic understanding about who the CMA is. Because if you understand who the CMA is, I think majority of your doubt about the competency will be over. A difference between a CMA and a CA and a company secretary, we all as a professional must understand. Because in absence of this understanding only, many of the questions are raised, whether by members or by students. A very beautifully explained lecture was there in Bhubaneswar National Convention, if I remember properly, where the difference was given, and sometime I also use it in a lighter vein, is that a chartered accountant is a person who reports the profit made by cost and management accountants, and a CS is a person who looks that both these two gentlemen or both these two professionals do everything within the framework of law. So this was the basic difference. But then let me explain you about the CMA or a CMA professional from the tagline what we use in our literature, on websites, on management accountants, on books, everywhere you look, you will find that tagline that behind an every successful business there is a CMA. Now read it carefully, friends. Are you saying that without a CMA no business will exist? No. Businesses will exist. Businesses will run. Businesses will make profit with or without CMA. But then, why we use this tagline? We use this tagline as a comparison, with other unit or other industry or any other operational or a functional business where there is a no CMA, or just to make a comparative analysis where we try to specify our role. What does this mean? It means that we are trying to convey that, sirs, wherever a CMA is there, and if you use the tools and techniques of costing, you will have an incremental benefit in the form of value addition, or also some incremental addition in your bottom line. It's an overall performance. It's the performance and efficiency which ultimately results in your value addition, where the CMA works in absolute coordination and in an integrated way with the business team to increase the overall competitive advantage in the arena of whatever segment you are operating into. That's what CMA is, and that's where competency matters. Now, when you say that whether or not we are competent, yes, sir, every CMA is a competent because he is trained. He is trained to look at dynamic situations, apply his common sense, apply whatever he learned in a dynamic situation to continuously strive for competitive advantage. If you are not, then you are only a professional who is going to be part of reporting framework. Sorry, but CMA is not a part of reporting framework. That is the domain area of a chartered accountant. A CMA domain is to continuously strive, continuously look at the efficiency parameters, use of resources, not his complete focus is not on expenditure, sirs. Expenditure is an issue for the profit and loss and balance sheet. Its CMA's domain area is to use resources in the most economical manner. That is where the value addition comes from. Everything is not profit and loss. A business may earn profit, but with the CMA, it creates a value and value for the society. That's why our training, our complete outlook is based upon value addition and the tools and techniques, whatever we have designed, we always run to look into the resources being used as an input for the optimum output of all those resources for the maximum value addition. Now, you will, my friend, you will understand that in such difficult situations as COVID 19, it is the role of CMA which becomes very important. Their training becomes important because let us not forget our whole concept of cost and management accountancy came into being only and only after the close of the Second World War, where the resources were limited and the countries wanted to maximize those resources as part of the value addition. I am quite confident that I have answered your first question. The second is that what and how will be contributing post COVID. Okay, that will also is a very interesting part which I should answer and that I will answer. But okay, let me answer you in the part two of my deliberations with all of you. It's fantastic to continuously being in touch with all of you. Hope you will like it, and if you feel that okay, it's going in the right direction, I'll definitely come and explain to you how we are ready for the post COVID 19 situation. Thank you, friends. Be safe. Stay at home.